Hello, people of the internet, and I am just heading to the Spire. Well, I'm heading back to Westcliff to get ready for the Spire. And yeah, it's gonna be a sad day when I leave to go and be trapped in that place. It's like, I like how you're there to save Garth, but in the end, Garth ends up having to save you, so you're able to save him. It's like, oh, it's ridiculous. It's like, Hammer should have just come along. It would have been great. At least we'd all been together. Well, minus Reaver, but you know, Reaver wouldn't have been at that. Well, granted, Reaver wouldn't have wanted to help anyway, because, well, it's Reaver. Still gotta love Reaver, though. He is one of. As much as I hate him, he's still one of my favourites. Yeah, it's sewn up pretty good for now. That is true. Hammer speaks pretty wise words for someone who came from the Temple of Light. I know I will. I'm brilliant. Yeah, let me just go and grab this silver key first before I go. I won't need it there, but you know. You never know when silver keys will come in handy. Okay, let's go to the ship. And I still am really annoyed that they shave your head. Ooh, that annoys me. Effects allowed on board. And no weapons. And no dogs. Goodbye, guys. I will miss you. Though I have to admit, the journey to the Spire is really good. It's just fantastic. They should have just made a film out of using the same style as the cutscenes, because that would have been good, and I would have watched it. It's like, would you have watched it? It's like the cutscenes, like from the very first bit with the sparrow to the bit, obviously the bit with the Spire and the First Wish, which is actually incorrect. And the bit going to the Spire. It's like, if a movie was made using the similar graphics to that, would you watch it? Because I would totally watch it. Oh, that's a funny looking child. Oh, wait, it's a dog. I overheard from a citizen of Albion. Seriously? Someone couldn't tell the difference between a dog and a child? Oh, yeah. This is the cutscene. I absolutely love this cutscene. It's just great. It's great. Just beautiful. Yeah. It really puts into perspective how tall the Spire is, even when it's not even properly built. It's giant. It's like, I wonder how long it took for the final Archon to actually build that. It's just great. I love that cutscene. It just looks great. The amount of detail that went into it. Bob! I haven't thrown my lot in with Lord Lucian. Bob, you're gonna die. Sorry to break it to you, but yeah, you're gonna die. Painfully. I hate the fact that you can't walk very fast. Bob! It is wrong. Granted, used correctly, it could actually do a lot of good, but it's being controlled by a madman, so yeah, we're all gonna die. Oh, I'm starting to get will lines. That is great. My little will lines. I'm happy with that. So I actually cosplayed as the hero of Bower Lake when I went to Comic Con in Birmingham. Went as the hero of Bower Lake, returned as Reaver, well, a female version of Reaver. Oh, I hate it when you can actually... walls is a corrupt, rotting husk. Reason is absent. Instead of order, there is only chaos. Chaos does not punish evil or reward righteousness. And is cuts innocent. Yeah. I'm trying to read it while he's speaking. It's really confusing. It's like ages. It's like time has not been good for him. He's just kind of really old. Recognizable in his perfection. My will unknown is not significant for such a monumental task. It's pretty annoying because when it goes, "Do not fear the throbbing beneath your feet," the controller just kind of vibrates. It's like, It's like I did try and see if it's actually in beat with my heartbeat, and it's not. It would just send me crazy, to be honest. Week 1. Yay. Because you're never leaving. Hang on, there's gold here. I want this gold. Thank you. I can't believe they shaved my head. It tells you, without question. An order, you will obey it immediately. To that lovely piece of jewelry you got. The collar is part of Lord Lucian's obedience program. It's like, no, it is a form of torture. It literally goes into your skin. Ugh, I don't like this. I don't like the collar, and I swear it would mentally damage everyone who wears one. I mean, I think Bob is like the perfect example of that. Yes, sir. Do 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 do. The Spire is a fascinating place, as much as I dislike it. Do 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 do. It's like, you wonder what Mr. L is gonna do with all these poor sons. They call him Mr. L? Hello, Bob. First day too. And Garth. You got here, but I know what you are. It's like, I wonder if he knew what you were when you were a child. Because if he did, because at once I decided, because at one point when I first played it, I was able to cause him to use a little bit of his magic. And I've been trying to do that ever since by blocking him, and it's never worked. Once I tried not to block him at all, and he just stopped and looked at me for like a minute, and I was like, okay, this is new. Do you know what I am? Tell her all about it. Doo-doo. Gotta go and see the Commandant. I don't like the Commandant. He scares me. It's like the Commandant is definitely a creature of like my worst nightmares. It's just, ugh. So I'll save it after I do the obedience thing with the Commandant, and we all know that's going to end very badly. You are a freak of nature. 273. Yeah, I like how your current class is Recruit 273 because he has broken 272 recruits before him. But he doesn't break my character, so I'm wondering, does he ever get Recruit 274? Or does he just... it doesn't make any sense. Or is he just continuing to hope that he would do it? Really? I got will lines. I'm happy. So that's how they're meant to go. I'm gonna have to do that. If I ever cosplayers to hear about Lake again, I'll have to look more closely at the style of the will lines because they look more like lightning. I'll continue until you submit. Ha ha ha, I will never submit. Some do it first. A misguided sense of personal honor. Not humor. Why was I thinking human? Humor. Yes, my honor is. I guess this is the bit when I'm saying, I'm like, Zuko, I will regain my honor. Shame I don't actually have a scar across my right eye. It's the left eye.
This project is ambitious beyond your wildest imaginations. Yet our progress is not a miracle. It is a product of obedience.
No, the Spire is a product of torture. That is what it is. You are going to thank me. Am I? Oh, okay. Me. Obey. Shall I obey? Nah. Just stick my middle finger up him. I've lost 1,366 experience. Damn. Oh well. Losing experience. For my honor. I will never thank you. Listen. Do as you are told. I don't want to do what I'm told. Will I? No, I won't. I have lost so much experience just by not... You have learnt the apologize expression. Way! That's good. I know how to apologize now. Which is great because every time I accidentally pull out my weapon, I end up having to do the dance just because I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't mean to make you afraid. I'm so sorry. And that is going to be the first part of the Spire, done and dusted. Yeah, so the next part will be up shortly. Have a nice day.